Hey, we took the springs down today. We had a pretty light day today. I had some stuff to do, but I gave the car some time. So I took the springs down. Give you an idea, we're planning it out. I'm laying out where I'm going to put my holes and to hang the shackles that hold the springs. I ordered those last night. I'll show you how I did this. It's pretty neat. I mean, I don't have CAD like some of these fancy shops or whatever, but what I do have is a piece of scrap pipe, copper pipe. I put a little bit of oil on the end and ran it through the old shackle bracket, and that way I can find the center real easily. Took my square and I ran it up to the center of the pipe and drew the line down. From the top of the frame to the bottom's roughly 2 5/8. It's a little bit more maybe, but give or take. And I centered that up, and I'll punch a hole in there and run it all the way through. I'll have to finish laying it out on the other side after I get the bracket down, but you can see I put the center line. Did the same thing on both sides. And what I'll do is I'll get a piece of pipe or something. Come out of here for a minute. Forgot to bring one of these down. Let's see. Shackle out of here. Now, let me pause you for a second. I dug one out of the box so I can show you guys what's going on here. So these are shackles off of a later model, and what I'll do is, you see how it fits real nice in between these two, in between the frame rail there. I don't know if you can see that, but it does. Fits nice there. So what I'll do is I'll drill a hole. I'll drill a hole through there and weld a pipe. I gotta measure this. I'm guessing like a 1-inch pipe. Weld that up in there, and then I can hang the shackle, and then I can put the spring on the other end and swing it right up in, and it'll probably land right where this old front bracket for the spring is. I don't know if you can see it. It's really dark under here. There it is. But what I'll do is cut this off, and I got a sketch here or something. A bracket that I'm going to build, and I'll weld it under the bottom of the frame. So when I swing and I'll bolt it onto the spring, I'll have it hung in the back, and I'll just swing it right up, and I'll know exactly where it's going to land, which is probably right in line with this here, based off of what we did back here in the lining up the where the old spring landed. So the new one's gonna go right where the old ones went, but just mounted differently into the frame rather than a bracket off to the side. And that'll get the springs underneath the frame, and I'll be able to accept those big tires that we got the other day. But hey man, improvise when you have to, you know. Put a little bit of oil on the end of that copper pipe, shoved it right in there, and just found the centers of that hole. Now I can safely remove those brackets and get them out of my way. I'm probably going to drop the frame down to cut all this old stuff off. It can be a little easier to work with, but we'll see. All right, that's all I got today. Take care.